What's up, everybody? This is FM Thin. You all know me for my fishing, but today I have a treat for you. We're gonna smoke some sturgeon, some trouts, some bass. I'm gonna show you the process of curing the meat and then smoke it. You have different kinds of seasoning woods, such as hickory, cherry, apple, maple, which is my favorite. You also have whiskey, and that's the most expensive woods for smoking that's out on the market, those whiskey woods. So I'm gonna clean the fish and then I'm gonna show you the process of curing the meat, the flesh, and then we smoke it. I'm only gonna cure it for 3 hours, which is okay. Uh, Fish is rather delicate, so it doesn't need to stay like an overnight. That's fish. So you better be careful what you're doing so your fish doesn't taste vinegar too much. So you got to be careful. So okay guys, this is it. I have water in the container and I have a measuring cup. Like I said, fish is delicate. You don't want to put too much salt, then it becomes like too salty. So since I'm doing a large batch, okay, I'm going to do 1 cup. But if it wasn't a large batch, I would probably go 3/4. And what I'm going to use, I want to do something funky, so I'm going to use some Malayan pig salt. It's very salty, I guarantee you. So hold on. So there you go, guys. 1 cup of pink Malayan salt. Okay. This is to take out all the impurity and stuff like that. I'm gonna stir it up, and then to counter the salt, you can add brown sugar or syrup. So I'm gonna get funky and add syrup instead. So alright guys, I got a full cup of syrup, and you put it in, put it in, put it in, pour it in. Yeah. So I'm gonna mix it up. So that's your mixture where the flesh is gonna rest and get rid of its impurity and be ready to embrace the smoking, to help it get more flavor. And if there's any gaminess of the meat, it's gonna take the gaminess away and make you really enjoy the fish or whatever meat that you planning on smoking much better. So this is it. Make sure that you don't have any open wounds or you're not gonna like it. So okay, you make sure to dissolve the salt and the sugar or the syrup. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let it still. I like that pinkish color of it. Yeah. Smoking meat or fish makes anything decent. Whatever that you wouldn't do or can't stand, smoking makes it decent to eat. No smell, no nothing except for the fragrance of the. That's why I like smoking maple woods a lot, because it's so light, so nice. That's one. That's one great thing. I like the whiskey also, but it's expensive. So now I'm going to prepare the meat and we're going to give it a bath. So okay guys, now we're getting somewhere. So we have a whole bunch of different fish in there. Rainbow trout, perch, sturgeon, bass. So Now we're gonna give it a vinegar bath just to disinfect quickly. I'm keeping everything because the sturgeon is so good that, yeah, I'm keeping except for the skins and fins, stuff like that, but I'm keeping everything. I'm gonna smoke it. So yeah, that's a vinegar bath to make sure that all impurity, like some quick cleanup, and then it's going into the curing process. Look how beautiful sturgeon meat is. That's all meat. It's beautiful. Actually tastes like salmon. Those of you who've had sturgeon before, yeah, it's beautiful. I use the plier to peel off the skin, so it's, technology does make your life much easier, so yeah. So after the bath, I'm going to rinse it out and then proceed to the real deal, Yeah. Beautiful rainbow trout. Yeah. Wow. Look at the flesh of it. The colorful rainbow. You can tell. You see the colors? Yeah. Look at the colors, guys. It's beautiful. What a beautiful fish. The sturgeon head has so much meat. Yeah. So I cracked it open. And yeah, I'm gonna eat everything. I'm gonna smoke everything. It's beautiful. Yeah. You guys have no clue how strong vinegar can be. So now we have a solution, our mixture, and yeah, we're gonna dip it in, give them a nice bath. That's all flesh. Please, guys, don't ask me, does like the fish have like bones? Of course. You'll seldom run into a fish that doesn't have bone, otherwise they have no skeleton. How would they be able to move around, You just have to be careful. Don't share it to little children, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm gonna let it cure for 3 hours and then have some nice seasonings, woods, to give flavor, to give fragrance to the meat. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. So there you go. That's a decent batch of different fish. Of course, trouts, before you know it, any little heat gets them like cooked and ready, but it's just the smoke flavor. I'm maybe gonna use whiskey for this time around, a small batch of whiskey wood, and then, yeah, I have a small bag. Well, I would say a couple of kilos, 3 kilos of smoking wood, and yeah. So you see, guys, yeah, 3 hours. It's gonna be cured. The impurity is gonna be out, and this will open up the fish to the new flavor that you wanna add to it. So we're almost at the final process. We're gonna let it sit, put the lid on, and then let it sit in the fridge for 3 hours, like this. See you later. All right, guys, the curing process of my meat, my fish, is almost done. You cure fish for too long because of their flesh so delicate, and you don't want it to be too salty, because if you leave it too long, some people leave it even an overnight, which is too long. You're not dealing with tough meat, and understand, when you were talking about wild meat, deer meat is very lean and very tender. So maybe beef, stuff like that, that are rough. But fish, to me, 3 hours, you get rid of the impurity, you expose it to new flavor, to the smoking wood. Let me show you what kind of woods that we are dealing with. So all right guys, this is my smoker. That's a Grill Pro, and you got different compartment in there. It's very simple. That's your butane gas right there, and you have different compartment. An empty bottle like this one here could go for up from $60 to $100, plus you have to fill it up. That's another, you can put $20, $25 upon where some places have it for less, so inside the grill you have like different layers. And what I like about the Grill Pro compared to other smoker, I could barbecue in there, but it's really made for smoking meat. So down at the bottom, that's where you stack your woods, okay? And to get the flavor out of the wood, to make it smoke, you have to dip in the woods in water for about like 5-7 minutes. You get it wet, and that's how you're gonna emphasize the smoking, and you're gonna have lots of smokes, stuff like that. Okay, why do I like the Grill Pro so much? There's another tray. That one is really interesting, because you put water in there, you fill it up with water, okay? Fill it up with water, you push it back, and this way you will make sure that your meat stays moist and hydrated, not dry meat and stuff like that. So if a smoker doesn't have a place where you can put water to help keep the meat moist and tender, then I don't want it. So that's why I'm staying with the Grill Pro. Otherwise you get stuff that are like too dry, okay? So it's easy. This is the knob, and that's the power zone there. So you would turn the knob to the power zone, and then you would hear the gas going shh, and then you press this thing here, bang. That's like a lighter. You would click this and the fire will lit. You close the door like this. You have to preheat the oven, stuff like that. So like this. Let me turn it, yeah. Okay. And of course, you have to open the gas, stuff like that. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I like Grill Pro, the fact that they give you the option to do that. Smoking meat or fish or vegetables is something very serious. So you have different kinds of woods which you can go by. This one right here that you're looking at is whiskey for smoking, and the whiskey is probably the most expensive wood out on the market for smoking meat. That's one whiskey bag. I protect all my woods, so that's a whiskey bag. We're talking, this is maybe a 3-4 kilos. It costs $30, but it's best because I buy this from a private. I would buy the exact same thing at the store, would cost a lot of money. At the store you get like very little and it's good for one batch. For my $30, look how much I have, maybe two or three more. Okay. I keep my wood in plastic bags, so if it rains like today, I am worry free. Someone who does a lot of smoking like me, I have cherry, I have maple woods, I have apple. Hold on. So as you can see, guys, I take my smoking very seriously. I have specialized woods. The store, I wouldn't be able to get this much at the store for so little. Those giant bags are just $25, and I have just two of these can do me one batch. This one is cherry, that one is hickory, that one is apple, this one here is maple. You see, and they're like huge. Look. Look. For $10 you get like a couple of wood chips that burns very, very fast. But however, what I would say, what they give you at the store will allow you to at least do one batch, but not more, just one batch, and the smoke goes out fast. Not those really, it's you who must turn off the fire because they keep on smoking. So I protect them. Those woods have been cured, seasoning, so they are ready to help to bring up the taste of your meat, your food, your garden party, backyard party. This is it, man. You can pick that up on Facebook. You would find people on Facebook or a marketplace who are selling woods by the stacks, and you go for it. You're gonna pay less and have a lot more. I got my money worth. Yeah, so that's good. So this is it. Once that you do that, the woods that you're gonna be using, you put it in a big container like this one here, and then you're gonna put water and let it sit in water for about 5 to 7 minutes. So I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good. Maybe I might throw in 1 or 2 more pieces, but I think I'm good, considering the fact that fish flesh is rather delicate and the whiskey might be very, very strong. So I'm gonna try to keep it simple. You can see the woods, it's been treated for the smoking, so that's why it's so expensive. So now I'm gonna rinse out the meat and then let it dry so we can start the smoking process. It's a lot of fun. Your kids are gonna love it. Your living partner or friends will love it because it's fun. It's got many steps that are rather interesting, and it's great that you have people on Marketplace or Facebook that are giving you a lot for your money, which is very, very rare these days. Yeah, they're giving you a lot. The $30 for the whiskey smoking wood that's a bargain. Look, man, I got a big bag. That's a bargain, man. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna smoke my sturgeon with whiskey woods and see how it comes out, you know. And please, guys, make sure you know what you're doing. If you just go and fetch some woods yourself out in the woods or in the bushes, you might be poisoning yourself. You just can't go and guessing, oh, maybe that wood. Step one, it must be a fruit tree. If you want to remain in the safe zone, the tree that you gonna go after must be a tree that carry fruits of so if it's not so, you're gonna poison yourself, and for $20-$30 you're gonna save yourself a lot of headaches, you know. So that's my recommendation to you guys. So okay guys, this is it. The curing process is done. We got a lot, we're going all out. We have all kinds of fish in there, some sturgeon, bass, tilapia, perche, look, that's trout, but look how delicate this is. That's why you cannot leave them soaking for too long, because the flesh is so delicate that you can destroy your trout. Look, it's very, very delicate, you know. Even the sturgeon meat, look, it's falling apart, you know. So that's why you cannot leave it out and soaking and the mixture for too long. It's gonna get destroyed. That's very, very delicate fish. All right, we got some 1 kilos tilapia. They're big fish, good fish. Yeah, so we're going all out. We're gonna do a huge batch of smoking fish. And also guys, part of the process is to soak your smoking wood in water like this. Honestly, this one's been sitting in the water for about 10 minutes. When you feel like you're done, you just let go of the water. It's just water. That's biodegradable, so you're not hurting the planet. All right, so why is it that we must have the wood like soaking in water up to 10 minutes? Why not? So the point is, the more that the wood is wet, the more smoke it's gonna create. The thicker, the stronger the smoke is going to be. And of course, you have the choice. You have those vents right here. You can close or open. Me, I have them like closed, so the taste of the smoke is very, very strong. It stays trapped inside. So yeah, once you do that, your bottom tray, and then you just fill it up like this. Yeah, wet like that. Yeah, don't worry, the propane is no joke. Once it's lit, it is no joke. I kid you not. So that's it. You see, you make sure that the tray is filled up properly, and we got lots of fish in there, so I made sure that I got enough whiskey woods. I don't do that often. Most of my regular smoking is done with maple, which is my favorite, but I understand that Some of my friends are into ecory or apple, you know. So all right, it's well spread like this. Look, yeah. And step 2, I'm gonna fill this up with water. Okay, so this is it. The tray is filled with water, and I'm gonna push it in like this. Okay, we are good to go. We have a large batch of fishes, so we want to make sure that this is a successful story. So once you made it to that step or stage, you cannot just put the fish inside like that. You're gonna have to dry them. You can either put a fin on them, or you use like napkins like this to make sure that they're like really dry before you put them inside. I'm just going to give you an example of one. You make sure that the extra water or whatever is gone, so the fish can really integrate the smoking into the flesh. Yeah, see, it's dry, it's good. Yeah, see. Or you can have the fan on them for, I don't know, maybe half an hour, you know. So I made grooves like this so the flavor can like be well spread around. I did this. Yeah, I cut. Yeah. So every floor will have like a different, one for the tilapia, one for the sturgeon. So the trout is the most delicate. It will be on top. The tough one or the tilapia, we can put them at the bottom, no problem. So this is it, guys. This is the display. We have trout, bass, perche, sturgeon. That's the most delicate up here. Second delicate, and down at the bottom we have tilapia, who are a little bit rougher, tougher, but nothing at the bottom tray. I keep my smoker looking like this because when I open it up, it does have a fragrance, and that's what I want. It's like an old pizza oven. You want it to keep a certain authenticity, a smell. So I like when I open up my smoker for it to have that smell. It's just great. So now that we have everything set up, on your right, that's the gas. You wait. Oh, that's open. No, open would be okay. So we open. Okay, full power, and then down there, as you can see, down there we press power zone. You can hear this, and when you press this, and then you get fire. What you do next, you just close it. I'm gonna let it smoke for maybe 1 hour and a half. We shall see, because trouts are like so delicate, you know. You have to take into consideration what you are smoking, you know, and the needle here, you must keep it at 200, not above, not below. 200. It could go a bit above 200, but not too much, and it should be more than 150. So 200 will get you the exact result desired. As you guys can see, this is smoking hot, and I'm keeping my vent closed. I could have them open, but I will not. And this is why you must soak the wood in water. 10 minutes, that's good, you know, because you're gonna get that intensity. That's what's gonna make your food, your meat taste good. And I'm doing whiskey flavored. It smells amazing. it smells amazing. The smell and the house, it's just right. So you see, and also this way your smoke, the wood lasts longer because it's wet. So it's smoking a lot, and it's gonna last longer. And of course, you have the thermostat at 200. That's what we want. Why do I have my smoker strapped like that? It's simple, because one of the hinges is broken. So I used my head, went to the dollar store, get some strap, and then strap it. So this is it, guys. This is the final product. Look at the colors. It's really golden, dark golden. That's the trout. So okay, you have the trout. That's the tilapia. It looks really nice. Look at those chunks. That's the sturgeon. It's really nice. Yeah, so that's the sturgeon. Look how crispy and golden. The smoking is to perfection. That's actually a very fat fish. What does it taste like? Let me see. Look at the flesh. Yeah, it's the flesh is very white, very juicy. It tastes like the fragrance. There's some whiskey taste to it. We're gonna have this with wine, white wine, beer, some vegetables, tomatoes. You can wrap this into a bread. No. That's really out of this world, the sturgeon. And it will make you strong. Well, raise your head. Shrink down. It's smoked to perfection. There's a lot of meat in the head. Yeah, it's very soft. Look. Oh man, it's falling apart though. Wow. Look at that. That piece is from the head. Are you kidding me? It tastes like chicken or turkey. One part of the head tastes like turkey. Yeah. Yep. It's falling apart, man. Good fat that turns the bad fat into productive fat. Thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully we have many more smoking fish video to present you. You do something for me. You take care.